Hello and welcome back to the Merlin Dietrich channel. It's a sunny morning in July, and today Mr. Chips and I are travelling to the Funkhaus in former East Berlin, which is a fantastic 1950s building where they used to have all their TV and radio stuff happening, and now you can find small studios here. And we are going to be meeting Paul Kuchenbuch today, who is a friend of mine who I met when I was working on my first album. I remember I asked him to play just like Mick Ronson on Transformer and played him a little bit of the track, and Paul plugged in a guitar and it was absolutely perfect. And I thought, this is the right kind of person for me. There's something I'm dying to know. What do you think is the secret of a good mix?
I don't think there's one general secret because it depends on the style and depends on everything. How it was recorded, what the intention is, what direction you want to go in. But I always think of it in terms of the better mixes focus on the musical things rather than on the technical things. So mixing has become something very different. Mixing is blending with production and they become inseparable because at the mixing stage, you do a lot of things that you would call production things.
Paul used to be a primatologist, and Paul used to go to Africa and be in the jungle for months at a time, eating jungle foods and things, and studying primates, which I think is completely outrageous. That's his background, folks. So if you get a mix from Paul, it's being mixed by a primate expert.
That's true.
And I want to ask this question. It's a bit kind of sarcastic, really. But my question is: would you say what are the main differences between working with primates and working with musicians?
I've never thought about that. That's a great question.
It's a trick question, really. Do you think primates are more reliable than musicians?
Not at all. No. I mean, the troubles you go through are very different, but you do go through a lot of troubles with both.
It has prepared you for the tribulations of the recording studio.
Although I had experience recording actually before I went to the apes, so
wow.
Maybe it's the other way around.
What a career! Yeah. Do you miss Africa?
Yes. But I'm going back every few years, so it's fine.
Fantastic.
Just for holidays, and I have friends there who still work in the ape and monkey business.
And you met Lucy, your wife,
yes,
in Africa. Mm-hmm. Super romantic.
Yeah.
In the middle of the jungle.
Yes, well, romantic sometimes not so much, because you can imagine the topics of conversation between people living in a small jungle camp. Yeah. Not all of it is very romantic, but yes.
Well, romantic to us. You know,
romantic as a story.
When we hear the story,
yes,
we think it's romantic, yeah. Lennon or McCartney?
Lennon. Except for the bass, because McCartney is a great bass player.
He was a good bass
player. Songwriting-wise, personality-wise, Lennon.
Okay, good. Chimps or bonobos?
Bonobos. Rather sex than violence.
Because the chimps are really nasty, right?
Yes, bonobos can be nasty too, but most of the time when there's trouble, they have sex. That's nice.
Okay, that's a good one solution to every problem. Yeah. And I did have a third question, but I've forgotten, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, I know what it was. Coffee or alcohol?
Alcohol. I don't like coffee, so the choice is easy.
You hate it, but you drink it all the time.
Caffeine or coffee?
Oh, okay.
I drink caffeine all the time, but never in the form of coffee.
Let's ask the question again. Okay, last question. Caffeine or alcohol?
Alcohol.
Okay. Even though I know that you take caffeine. I've seen you.
Yes, but I know both of them are bad, obviously, but the caffeine is just it's just an energizer, but I think to enjoy a little bit sometimes.
I think both of them are good, but in different evil ways.
Different evil ways, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But I prefer the evil way of alcohol, I think.
I hate them both. Because I hate the evil, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, thank you for a lovely interview, Paul.
Very
nice
welcome.
to see you. Let's do some work. Don't forget to subscribe to Wow Presents.